First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Don't Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
Hello, good morning and welcome. And yes, I had hit go live on the wrong morning show. I'm sitting there and the comments did not match what was in the StreamYard. It's like, what did I do wrong? Then I realized I looked at the date and I was in the wrong one, so I had to end it and come in this one. So here we are. Oh, Lord Jesus. And I was all ready this morning, got all my items pulled and packed, and I'm still double doing things together. And it's like, no, Johnny, you're in the wrong show. I realized it when I saw it in the chat. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. First in the chat, good morning, and welcome. Little Debbie and Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. I saw you were listing things you bought and sold and telling Craig to get with the program. That's right. Let's see. Now we're in the right show. Regina. I was wondering why I wasn't getting the comments in my stream. What was going on? Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome. Yep, I was in the wrong show. I was in the wrong show. Oh, much better. Yeah, I realized it was too late. Yeah. So I had to end that one and go in this one. Yeah, I was in the wrong one. I realized it when I didn't see I saw Jennifer's comment, but it wasn't in this chat. So that's when I realized it. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Good ring, ring, ring. Or is it next Monday? You don't even know what day it is, Craig. That's right. Tonight at 4:30 is bingo. Let's see. Sharon, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And baby girl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And Ms. Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And welcome back, Sharon. I saw you in a couple of chats this weekend. You were confused. I was too. Then I realized what I did wrong. No fair was the first order in the chat. Yeah, I didn't realize it was too late. So I had to stop it. Dragon Master, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, right. It's all good though. I can still go live on that one. If not, I'll have to redo it. I'll have to check it and see. I think I can still go live on that same one. We'll see. I'll figure that out later, because if not, I'll have to do a whole new one. Let's see. Let me get out of this because I had to go back and reopen and make sure I had the right show on, and it does say the other one is still live too. Let me see some because it should have stopped. Oh, it is still live. I thought I stopped it. I guess I didn't. Let me go and stop that one. I didn't realize that one was still live. I didn't realize that one was still live. The 3rd, the 6th. Studio. Okay. Close all other editors. Reload. And I got to end that one. All right. Can I just end that one? Interesting. Let me see if I can do that. I wonder if I can end it through there. Let me see here. I didn't realize it was still there. How about if I do that? Will it stop? I think it did. All right, I just got to recreate the 6th. All right, let me see if it stopped because I didn't realize it was still on the 6th side. Did it stop? Is the 6th still playing? It should have ended. It's still going. All right, let me go in and end that one because I didn't realize it was still on. I thought I ended it. I guess I just closed it and didn't end it. Or did it? Oh, it looks like it ended. Finally, I think it ended. I'm checking real quick. Live. I'm checking on the YouTube side. Okay, yeah. So I got to go back and recreate the 6th. Okay, it's done. It stopped. All right, let's see here. No, I'm packed orders. I'm not packed yet. Let's see. It's been a pretty good general. Okay. Yeah, I'm packed orders this morning. We'll get better soon, Jeffrey. Stop playing in the snow. We had more snow last night. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I feel better. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. All right, so I know Thursday we talked a little bit about the new. Last week we did talk about the new changes coming up to eBay on the 4th, I think it is. Anne Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. About them changing the listings on clothing. That might be the 14th. Well, there's going to be some other changes coming in. Let's see here. What's that? That one was on. When were they going to do that? Yep, tomorrow, the 4th, is when they're going to start changing the new listings for pre-owned clothes. So that means you definitely will most likely have to go in and start changing your listings for pre-owned excellent, pre-owned good, or pre-owned fair. and that starts tomorrow. So you may want to check your listings. I don't know if you can do it earlier. I think it's going to take effect, so you may get item specifics that you may have to change starting tomorrow. We'll see. Stop eating that yellow snow. Yeah, right. I heard it's supposed to be snowing in Hawaii next. Well, I don't know where you're hearing that from, but it's in the 70s. So you're not my weatherman, and I don't believe net news say go. Nope. I believe the weather. Norma, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Because I already looked at the weather. I sure did. All right. So that's going to be tomorrow. But also there's going to be some fees that's going to start changing. Let me open that. That's going to take place February 14th, not this Friday, but next Friday. And I'm going to share this because this is something that you may need to look at. And I'll put the link in the chat if you haven't checked out your mail notifications in your eBay store or on your eBay platform. If you get messaging on your eBay. Did I just close it? I sure did. Yeah. All right, let me minimize this. I'm going to share my screen. I'm running through getting all the clothing sold on this. Okay. I'll tell you, Craig. No Valentine's. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay. So let me share my screen and I'm going to show this to you. Now, y'all should have gotten this in your mailing system, in your eBay app, or on the platform itself. And this has to do with anyone who is selling on eBay. Let me unhighlight that. All right. According to this, starting February 14th, let me enlarge this a little bit more. On February 14th, they will start increasing the ranging up on a maximum of 0.35%. And it is based on, this one is based on final value fee for sellers without a store or with a starter store subscription. There's two different lists of new fees that are going to go into effect. I'll drop that link in the chat. That way you can read it at your leisure. When you can, you might want to make sure you read this. So right here is the final value fee for those that have without a store or with a starter subscription. If you hit the plus sign, it goes into details of the different categories of the different fees. Some do stay the same and some are going up depending on your category. So you have to look at what's the final value fee per order now and what is going to be after or on the 14th if it's sold for any item sold on or after February 14th. So that's going to be your different, and I just put the link in the chat where you can check your different categories on the difference in the changes. Some will stay the same depending on the category. And so all of this right here is based on if you do not have a store or you have a starter store. Let's see. And then, of course, the different categories depending on what you list in. Then on this other one is the final value fee for sellers with a basic or above store subscription. When you click on that plus sign, again, it breaks it down into different categories. What is the percentage rate going to be? Here's the current first column is your first current, what the fees are now. And this will be what they're going to be after February 14th or on February 14th. So what you want to do is you might want to check the categories you're in. If this is something you are watching, make sure you check these out. Some categories, again, in this one is still staying the same, but also some are changing depending on the category. So that's the update. You should have gotten that in your messaging on eBay. Again, doesn't matter what platform, what store level you have, whether you do have one with a subscription or not. It's all the same. Mark and Mike, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. That's tomorrow, y'all. It's less than 0.5%, if I remember correctly. It's 0.35% is the increase. I have hated the changes each time eBay does something since 2004. Yeah, and what's going to happen tomorrow, if you have clothing, you'll probably get some new item specifics that you're going to have to fill in for this new clothing category. They're updating the new ways you have to list the new clothing or used clothing. You can sell that. According to this, it said it. It was on there. It stays the same. I don't know what that is. New NFT. I'm not sure what NFT is. Selling items to buyers. I'm not sure. It's in a category, so I'm assuming you can. Scarlett, you can try to sell whatever you want as long as somebody's willing to buy it. Basically. So that's the news for the day. On the eBay listing, tomorrow's new update, and on the 14th. You might want to check your listings, non-tokens. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. Not sure. I don't sell in that category, so I don't know. I'd have to look it up and see what it entails. I don't know. I don't do that category. So anywho, that's the new changes. You might want to check into it and see if those are the categories that you might. All right, thank you. That I can understand. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I can stop this. I don't need that right now. My pointer. So also, just make sure you check it and see. The changes will go into effect on the 14th. Tomorrow is the change on the clothing, on the new listings you have to do. All right. Good morning, Tina. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Now there's an update. This is for the channel. After consideration, a lot of feedback, a lot of smack from some people. Take it with a grain of salt, throw it over your shoulder in prayer. Make a prayer, right? Starting when I come back, and I even talked to Robert about this, there will not be any new shows on the Tuesday and Thursdays at 4:30. I have decided, it's already changed on the calendar. I'm surprised nobody caught it because I did change it on the calendar. This did it on the 14th because they have been, wait, what? They did it on the 14th because they had to wait for Johnny to get back. All the comedians out of work, and you want to try to crack a joke. Stay with your day job if you have one, right? Anywho, so I will not change. I will, let me just say this. The new show starting when I come back on the 17th. If you look at the calendar, it's already updated on the calendar. I will now do the motivational morning. It should be in the morning, 9 o'clock. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday will all be at 9 o'clock a.m. I decided not to do the 4:30 because of several factors. One, I got a lot of complaints of, oh, that's late in the afternoon. I'll have nowhere to go in the mornings. What you gonna do? That kind of stuff. So instead of it being at 4:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, also due to the fact that I am usually on someone's auctions on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoon. So when I come back, Monday night, 4:30 bingo. Tuesday at 9 o'clock will be the motivational live Q&A. Wednesday will be the 1 o'clock hump day auction. Thursday will be 9 o'clock motivational morning live and Q&A. And then Friday at 9 will be the actual would you buy it or would you leave it? So those are the three shows that are now going to be at 9 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. All the other programs are staying at its regular time. That's right. Hashtag Craig's fault. How are you doing this morning, Tina? Good to see you. Welcome. So your thoughts on that? And how are you doing, Michael? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Well, what I'm going to, and the reason I want to do it that way is because in the mornings, I have so much that I try to get done. So instead of it being at 8 o'clock, I'll put it at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That way I can get more stuff done, more listings done, and still get all the things I need done before the show. But I will be cutting out the Monday and Wednesday because that gives me more chance to do more listings and other things that I want to get done and go through a lot more inventory. And also, last week I went to my antique booth and I brought a lot of stuff. I still need to bring more stuff because my jewelry is getting thin. I had to bring a lot more Fenton and glass because that was getting thin. So I did all that last week. And so now I want to be able to get to my antique booth more easier during the week. And so that's why I decided to go ahead and do the Monday 4:30 bingo. Tuesday at 9 o'clock will be the motivational live Q&A. Wednesday will be the 1 o'clock traffic jam, the hump day auction. Thursday will be at 9 o'clock will be the morning Q&A, motivational live Q&A. Friday will be at 9 o'clock will be the new would you buy it or would you leave it at 9. We're still doing the 5 o'clock traffic jam on Fridays only. Colleen, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And I will have all those thumbnails ready for when I come back. I have to work on changing some of the actual intros and thumbnails. I'll miss the Tuesday show as I work and can't watch mornings. Morning shows is my favorite when you're getting ready for work. Okay. And again, even with 8 o'clock, I was having a lot of people saying they couldn't watch it. They were watching the replay. So I'm sure it's always going to be able to do it. I will be on with Ella auction today. That's right. She started our auction with guests on Monday. I think, our first guest for Monday, I believe. So usually she would do her own by herself. I heard her talking about that last Wednesday. I think, it was on the Hump Day auction. So now the final question I have: do y'all want 8:30 or 9 o'clock? That's the two choices I'm going to go with: 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I burnt myself this weekend on my toaster oven. It's starting to itch. Would y'all like 8:30 or 9 o'clock? Let me know in the chat. Also, don't forget 10:30 is the morning show with Yarnigan and Teresa. Craig, I ain't worried about. I'm concerned about this channel. All right, so 8:30 is what I was thinking, 8:30 or 9 o'clock, but I wanted to see what y'all think. Is the question I'm asking. All right. That's right, Michael Chalom. It's you, Craig. We voted you in. It's you. Because I want to make sure I get the time on there before next week, before I get all the thumbnails done. Because I will start doing new I got to create new thumbnails. That's right. That's right. They voted you in, Craig. It's going to be you. That's right. Craig can go in on to 7:30. He can't. No, he can't. He can. He can do what he wants. He just don't want to. Because he used to do lives in the morning before Larry. What's up, Patrick? Hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, you already asked him and he told you no? Well, he can do it if he wanted to. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see Craig go live at 7:30 in the morning. You can do a drive along. I don't like that. I don't like doing lives in my car. You see, there's one already. You see, Craig? Look at all the ones coming in the chat already. Patrick says 3. I don't care. He should hold the camera. That's right. She can hold it for him. That's right. Craig, who? I love it. Robin, how are you doing this morning? All right, then I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it right now and change it on the calendar. 8:30 it is. That's easy. I can just change the time on it. Let's see. Where is that out on the calendar? Oh, way up there. Oh, I'm on the wrong date. That's why. The 18th. All right. We'll change it to 8:30 then. 8:30. Save all events. You already had it in the calendar for Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that's an easy fix. Done. All right, let's see. You got that right, Jennifer. That is a perfect statement. Good morning, everyone. Please check out my latest video to see where Wonder Woman will be. Good morning, Wendy. I was reading and not realizing it was you that put it in there. That's right. Wendy does a weekly live to show a video to let you know where she's going to be during the week as a guest. Rachel, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Heading into work? Everyone have an amazing day. You too. I thought it was. It is, Craig. It is. Ah. Joanne, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. That's not negative. It's a positive thing, Craig. Yeah, we all think it positive. You can do it. You got to get smart on just. I love it. Scarlett, that's a good one. We know Jennifer, but it ain't the morning. She won't be blaming Craig. That's right. I saw her video last night because I did not sleep that good. Well, sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. All right, some folks come off as aggressive. Okay. All right. So that's going to be the change, the new updated changes coming up after I come back from Hawaii, starting on the 17th. And again, the 5 o'clock traffic jam will only be on Fridays. I'm having an issue where some people are canceling on me at the last minute, and it's not easy for me to try to hurry up and get somebody, and it's not fair to the new people that I'm trying to get on here, which I know there's several people I can call on or reach out to, and they're automatically ready to go live. But I don't think that's fair for them because I've already gotten, them on the calendar. So yeah. When are you leaving for Hawaii? This Friday the 7th. This Friday morning. So I do plan on going on live. I'm hoping to go on live on Saturday from Maui at a luau. I'm not sure how they are about me filming while I'm there, but we'll try and do a live. If I find out for sure, I'll definitely do a thumbnail for it because it's a luau that we're going to be going to on Saturday evening. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So only Tuesdays and Thursdays now at 8:30. Now I'm going to do the 5 o'clock, the Friday one too, which I need to do that one as well. That would be the 21st. Why is it? Oh, there it is. So yeah, I'm going to change all morning shows at 8:30 when I come back. So I can do that one on Friday too. But I got to change it on the calendar. So yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, the morning show will start at 8:30. Friday will still be the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It starting at 8:30. For some reason, I thought it was today. No. It's Friday. Everybody keep T auctions for you in your pair sheet. No! Didn't they just recently move to New York or South Carolina? Oh no. Definitely, Jennifer. Yeah, because I thought when they moved, I haven't seen her in a while. I watched one of their videos when they were moving. That is sad to hear. Nope, nope. Definitely, definitely, definitely. That is a shock. Wow. Are you going to? Are you going to source? Yeah, and here. I will try my best. I already know we found one. I did look it up. It's called the Rainbow Thrift Shop or the Good. I can't remember the actual name, but it's something Rainbow Thrift Shop. Yes, actually, the lady that we were talking to last week told us about it, and it's like a walking distance from the hotel where we're going to be staying at. No, he was young. Yeah, he was young. Yes, Jennifer, and also her son. Whoa, 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 wait! She lost her husband and her son. What happened, Lord Jesus? Did she post something on her channel or on Instagram or something? Wendy said yes, Jennifer. Also her sons. Oh, sons? Okay, I'm lost. Lord Jesus. Yes, Jennifer, and also her sons. Okay, so prayer for her and her sons. Okay, I got it now. It's like, no, don't tell me that. No, not her sons. Okay, they need prayers too. Yes, all of them. Yeah, that's a big difference. Especially when they're here all day, every day, they're always around, and then all of a sudden they're gone. Wow. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Wait, what? Don't be like Kevin. Don't be like Kevin and buy a $20 mirror and spend $200. No, no. The suitcase I'm bringing with me, it's gonna be a big one, and I'm not putting a lot of clothes in it because I need room for the things I'm bringing back. So yeah, if it can't fit in the suitcase, it ain't coming back. I have one suitcase, one carry-on, and my computer bag. That is it. If it can't fit in those, it ain't coming back. I would never spend $200 to mail nothing back. No, that's just too high. And then again, you can also go through pirate ship and get your own shipping instead of going directly to the post office. I've done that many a times at the lake house where I've shipped stuff here for practically nothing through UPS. They just moved into a community and his dad lives with them. Oh, okay. I know they were moving the last time I saw one of their videos, but that's been a while. All right, let me drop some links in the chat. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I watched y'all show this morning while I was getting things done. Good topic. All right, there's Jennifer's channel link. Don't forget she has been doing lives. Make sure you subscribe to her because her and Little Debbie have been going live. There's her Etsy store. Here is her Buy Her a Milkshake. She does all these dropping of links for everybody when y'all come in the chat. And here is the link if anybody would like to come on up. Invite, copy, and paste. Get back to the chat. Pin that to the top. There you go. Back to the comments. All right, this is where I was. And good morning, Angie. Good to see you. I'm glad you're doing better. To be fair to Kevin, it was a $500 mirror, so can't be mad at him. Yeah, right? But I can't see paying $200 to ship it back to your own home. Here we go. I'm not doing good. How are you doing? Wendy, I hope you do feel better. Well, good morning, Jessica. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Be careful, aircrafts seem to be falling from the sky. Yeah, I know. I'm keeping it positive. I'll look at it this way: if it's my time to go, the good Lord going to take me when He's ready. When I went to Israel, we bought clothing so we can toss if we need the space for a suitcase. Yeah, I'm bringing I'm bringing some shorts, my sandals, Hawaiian shirts, and easy to pack other stuff in it if I need to. Be very selective of what I buy if it's worth it. Yes, the Philly one was 6 miles from my house. Yeah, I saw that on the news this weekend. And Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. 1.5 miles is where I used to live. Ouch. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to stop flying. I'll look at it this way: if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Lisa's new adventures today at 1. The link is in the chat on the top. If anybody would like to come on and promote your channel, it does make sure you have your camera and your mic on because it will not let you up unless you have those all connected. Johnny, do you have a military ID? No. I don't use my benefits and all that for that. No, I don't. I have good insurance, so I don't. Yeah, I don't have my military ID. I don't feel like it. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Johnny, the only thing I asked the Lord was to let me see my grandchildren graduate in 2027. Awesome. 2027 is gonna be right here before you know it. I used to live in Philly too. I didn't know that, Jennifer. Yes, they're right here. Yes, they're gonna be today. Yes, Randy. Is that the only reason you come here on the first Monday of the month? It's all ready to go. Moon pies. I gotta go back and get some more bananas. I didn't realize I had one box left. Bananas have been very popular lately. Cranky stacker. Cannot lie. Her and Myra both. Yep. All right, so let me go ahead and get that wheel up. It's already here, ready to go. Nope, it's right there. Where's the wheel? There we go. All right. The reason I asked is you can get cheap tours on. Oh, okay, yeah. I use if I do ship anything like even at the lake house, I just use my pirate ship and use my address to ship it to my house here. Come hang out, have some fun for tonight at Mia's. That's right, 6 o'clock tonight, right after bingo. Yeah, I haven't even gotten my. You haven't gotten. Girl, I'm on going on my third one of these. I filled it up right before the show. All right, let me share my screen again. For those that don't know, if you make a comment on any video, whether it's a live or uploaded pre-recorded, whether it's an auction or if it's bingo, hump day auction, whatever. If you make a comment on any video put out on this channel, Monday, the first day of the month to the last day of the month, the first Tuesday of the following month, which is today, I will do drawings for free boxes of moon pies. The flavors that we have today are as follows. The choices are for the winners. Chocolate, you do not have to be here to claim it, but you do get first choice if you win. If not, at the end, you have to come back and get your own flavor after. Vanilla, blueberry. I got to go back and get some more banana, but I do have one left. banana, which has been pretty popular, that and blueberry, or salted caramel. Those are the choices of flavors if your name gets pulled up on the wheel. And you do win one winner per show, per game, per drawing. Let's see. Let me get back up here. I saw Steven come in. This jet's flying. Come on. All right, let's see. Baby girl, not sure. Come on. Steven, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I wish in the streaming it doesn't show me what you used on the emojis, but if I look at the chat, I can see it. Let's see. Jessica. This chat is going all over the place. All right, I think I'm caught up. All right, so let's go and bring that board up. I haven't seen any mint chocolate this year yet. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I love the mint chocolate. That is my ultimate favorite. All right, Jennifer. Yeah, I see that now. I don't see it in the stream, though. It doesn't show me exactly what it is. It just shows me the emoji tags. I never knew they had anything other than chocolate moon pie. Yeah, there's chocolate. Ones I haven't seen in a long time are the strawberry ones. And during the holidays, they usually have pumpkin spice. And towards the fall, they usually have the mint chocolate. I have not seen those two yet this year. Susie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So this is for everyone who has made a comment. Now remember, when you make a comment on any live show or pre-recorded videos, you have to give a comment about something that was discussed or talked about in that video or live show. Just by saying, I'm sorry, I missed the show, I'm going to have to watch the replay, great video, whatever, those don't count as a comment because it has to be about something we talked about or your opinion or talks about something that was discussed in the video. That's how you qualify for the Moon Pie giveaway. And so let me take that that comment off. Come on. Off. There we go. All right, so this is for the first one. Remember, once you win, you're only allowed one winning per drawing of this show for today. The first drawing will be, Jennifer, how many shuffles would you like me to do on the wheel? All right, there's the first 4 shuffles. When your name is called and you're here, give me a number of shuffles you would like for me to do on the wheel after you win. Do y'all hear the music? Do y'all hear the music? All right, so y'all didn't hear the music? I figured that's what happened. Let me, I was wondering because yeah. So wait, y'all can hear it or y'all don't? Okay, well, I don't know. Okay. Let me, make sure the volume is on it. Is it echoing? It was just fine. Okay. Back add to the wheel. I wasn't sure if I added the music to it or not. That's why I was wondering. We heard it in the twerk. Okay, here we go. Yes. All right, Randy. Which flavor do you want? I know it's for your husband, but banana, salted caramel, banana, and 3. You got it. All right, let me add that back. Remove. 1, 2, 3. Tammy King, are you here? It's Cammy King here. Have y'all seen Cammy King yet? Chris in the clouds. Good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing? First time here. How did you hear about the channel? Nope. Okay, then I'll make sure we let her pick of the flavor she wants. Comments of this is the comment picker of the month for those who make comments on the videos throughout the month, on the videos that I put out or live shows that I do during the month. And this is for those who actually make a comment having to do with whatever we talked about in that video. That's how you get your name on the wheel. All right. So here we go with the next one. Little Debbie, how many shuffles on the wheel? This is something I do every month, the first Tuesday of each month. Little Debbie, if you're still here, 3, you got it. 1, 2, 3. Ryan, Card Shop Reality, are you lurking and working? He always wins every month on the comment. Either that or Myra or Randy. Every now and then we'll get a new one. First Monday. First Tuesday. No, mind. I'm not even going to go there with you. Is Ryan here? Card Shop Reality. I can try to add it again, but the reason I stopped it because I got a copyright strike. So I just forgot about it. I wonder if I got it. I'm going to have to look. See if I got a notice this morning on the morning show. If not, I'll try it again on bingo. Does he have to be here? No. If not, I'll just catch him on. He's usually in on bingo. Same thing with Cammy King. No, you do not have to be here to win. But if I see you like on the next show, which will be bingo, I'll just let you know you won, and then whatever flavors you can pick from. So what I'll do is I'll put these here along the side. That way they can pick the flavors that are left to pick from. And I got to go to the store today while I'm out and get some more banana moon pies. Actually, I got to get vanilla, chocolate, and banana. Because I'm almost out of all of those. All right, so that is the end of those. Yep, that's his numbers, 1 through 3, 4, 5, exactly. Now I can go ahead and clean out the whole thing and get ready for the new month. And save it. All right, I can close that now. And I can stop sharing. Remove. There we go. All right. Back to the comments. And I do this the first Monday of each month. The first Monday of each month. The next one will be March the 3rd. Will be the next one. All right, if anybody would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top. If you would like to promote, I am nearly at 2K, Josh. Awesome, Scarlett. All right, I can close this a little bit. There we go. Go back to the comments. Shocking. Yeah, you do work from. You do leave and that's one thing about Randy. She doesn't just leave any generic comment either. She'll comment about almost everything as a sentence for the whole show, about everything that was discussed in a show or a video. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll catch them on bingo because they're usually in bingo. But you don't have to be here to claim what flavor you want, and I'll just ask you when I see them again. It's a giveaway. Yep. And that's based on the comments you leave on the videos, and not just a generic, oh, great video, or I'm watching the replay. Thank you for sharing. That kind of stuff that doesn't qualify as a good comment. I missed that music for bingo. I'm trying to remember. I think that's why I stopped using it, but I'm surprised it was still there. Because for some reason on bingo, it gave me a strike. No, they don't have to be. Yeah, usually he's working and lurking. That's why I said if he's here. Usually he's not here in the mornings. All right, let me see who's trying to come in the back room. All right, you have to show your camera. I'm not sure. I have not seen you before. At the bottom of the screen to the left corner, make sure you turn listen off stage feed, please. No echoing, yeah, because you want to make sure it doesn't echo. All right, I know you were in the chat. I need to check something real quick. I believe you've been up here before with us, haven't you? Yep. All right, what happened to your camera? It looks like you lost your camera. Did you disconnect it? It looks like you got disconnected. Something's not right. Check your connections. It's not letting you come up. That's okay. I understand. But some reason it kicked you off. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Awesome, little Dabby. I didn't realize you were getting that close to 3K. Okay, Jennifer. Did I see some? Yep, there she is. Ella. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? Good to see you. I did too. I went down below what? 400? I'm at like 77, 400 now. It went up and down this whole weekend, this whole last 2 weeks, if not longer. Let's see, Joanne. Everybody saying good morning. Move that down. There we go. Yeah. It's very easy, but again, for some reason, it wouldn't. It booted you out. Don't forget to wear your pad, Victoria. Oh my Lord Jesus, child! Yeah, Miss Denise, y'all all need to with Victoria. I will be on with Adopted Retrospects Kim's today at 12:30. She should be on the show tomorrow with me for the rapid fire round for members tomorrow. Fun night bingo tonight at 4:30. Come and check it out. Goodness, I will have to double up. Yeah, on both of them. Yeah. I got over 100 on my new channel last night. Awesome, Ellen. Congratulations. And there's Mia's link for tonight at 6 o'clock. I think I had the camera on. I think I had the camera on correctly. Could you not see me? It went blank. It said the camera was disconnected. I was able to see you for a minute, but it looked like you were doing something, and all of a sudden the camera went black, and it said camera was disconnected. Well, good morning, Chuck. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Yes, she is also yes, she is. She has both of her channels. She was on that this weekend on that channel too. Okay. Did you get the groundhog report? I missed it. No, I did not. Yesterday I didn't even watch the news. Okay, wait, what? Shipped to Vancouver, Washington, dropped off Saturday, ground a USPS. Will get delivered today. That is fast. Wow. All right, he is here, so let's bring him up. Dragon Master Finds.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So,
Got the wrong thing open. There we go.
are you guys getting an echo on your end?
No, I'm not. I don't hear an echo. Do y'all hear an echo?
Just want to make sure.
So he did see his shadow. You mean Groundhog Stew? All right. So supposedly, and I guess it's in different locations. 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh no.
Of course, he saw his shadow. You mean Groundhog Stew? Yes, indeed. So what you got going on your channel? Nope.
So
No.
not too much as far as content creation goes, but I've been doing a lot of live selling over on District under J Ride Flip's
Uh-huh.
new channel, First Class Treasures.
Uh-huh.
So doing a little promoting for that since we've been very slowly growing, and we're trying to take down Kevin the Commonwealth Picker. Just kidding. But we want to be the next large marketplace because I've been really enjoying it over there, especially if they're coming from Whatnot. I hated doing Whatnot.
Sunshine and Bazina plans to be on this morning or this afternoon. Never mind. Let's see. No more 6 days, 6 more weeks of day drinking. Lord Jesus, Chuck, you don't think you do enough of that at night? So on your channel, though, aren't you doing regular live shows at times?
No, I was trying to get to the point where I was doing a regular new video at least once a week, but it's just been a little struggle right now. Money's been down as far as like eBay sales and stuff go, so I've been kind of focusing just on doing the live sales until things pick up over on eBay.
All right. Jennifer has a question. What is the difference between Whatnot and District?
So, very good
Isn't it the one
question.
that Kevin runs?
They're both pretty similar products. Whatnot, I think, is a bigger organization overall, but District focuses a lot more on reseller to reseller communication and sales. So think of it like you're a reseller, you want to give the opportunity of cool things that you find to other resellers for them to be able to sell products. Get them from you from a discounted rate. You make a little bit of money, let them go make money.
All right,
Um,
so
good.
I thought it was Dib Dib. That's two different things. District
No,
and Dib Dib,
so
isn't it?
DibDit is the marketplace in which you would sell for, like, let's say Kevin's. The DibDit belongs to Kevin, Carrie, Dave. That is a marketplace within District. District houses all these other different communities.
Okay, but isn't it also where you have to get approved before you can start selling there with Kevin and the group?
Yes. So basically, the approval process is pretty easy. It's if you have an established selling, whether you were selling on Whatnot, and you can
Mhm.
prove that you've done sales on Whatnot, you have an established eBay store, Amazon store. You send them, a link to your store. They make sure you're a real person, and they approve you to start selling.
Yeah, that's something that they started a while back. And yes, you
Mm-hmm.
do have to get approved for it through Dib Dib. That's part of what Kevin does in that group.
Yep.
But yeah, um, no, no, no. I'm not ignoring you, Patrick. So yeah, it is part of their program they have.
Yeah.
But again,
So
there's an
so
extension.
District itself is the app or the website that you would go on. So if you're an iPhone user, you can download a District app on the iPhone. There is nothing for Android right now, but you can still access it through a web browser. Whereas, like you guys were asking, Whatnot is, available on both Android and iOS. So right now it's just on iOS.
Oh, no, Patrick, we can't ignore you. No, Chuck, that'll be something you and Nate can start, but no, that has nothing to do with the red light special district.
I
So
mean,
that is
it
something you
could
can
be.
start.
You can make districts for whatever the heck you want, to be honest with you.
What about Jib Jab? That's something like you would sound like. Oh, you would do. Oh, Craig.
Craig.
I'm not being attracted much. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. No, we're not gonna try. I try not to ignore anyone. Jocelyn. Let's see. What's this, Jocelyn? Is it good? Monashi. This is exploring new venues. Yeah, and I know the Crazy Lamp Lady is involved in that as well. She's got a
Yes,
big
I believe
following
I
too.
believe Crazy Lamp Lady is one of the founders of the district overall. As far as I know, I don't want to speak and misrepresent something. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's her and Pete Craigslist Hunter started district.
Yeah. So Whatnot is out, and District is the new thing.
Not yet, but we're trying to get there. I did Whatnot for, I don't know, probably 10 or so shows. Um, the thing that I didn't like about, and I know it's all about, how much work and stuff you really want to put into it. Whatnot, you're really trying to build up your audience. The way that I like to think, and it's been explained to me, is that it's the other way around for District. The communities have been built for you. So, in all my time of doing shows on District, I've never had a show where nobody shows up.
Mhm.
I have always had customers come in, people hang out, and it's just in my opinion, a much more pleasant experience. You don't get, I haven't seen sellers except for maybe if Kevin or somebody like bigger YouTube wise goes live where they have, multiple hundreds and hundreds of people. But even when you have no selling presence whatsoever, the leaders of each marketplace does such a great job of getting people to come in and follow you and get you started, and you just kind of take off from there. I just find it to be a lot more pleasant and easier experience.
I know. I see. When the Nurse Flipper Cat goes live, she's got hundreds of people in her chat
Yep.
and whatnot.
Yep.
Jerry, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. How are y'all doing? Some people really do well on whatnot. Yes, they do.
Some people really do.
I think it's time to
I
collect a few bets.
I couldn't make it work. I did too many shows where there was nobody coming in, and a lot of what people do on Whatnot. Now, again, this is anecdotal, but people would come in, they would realize I'm not giving things away for free, and they would leave.
Yeah.
And that was really hard to deal with when, just like every other reseller, I'm just trying to make a few bucks for myself, my family, and I just find it a little bit easier over there on District, especially, like I said, J Ride Flips' new marketplace is called First Class Treasures. So we focus on, anything that's lightweight, back like when the post office used to call it first class shipping.
Mhm.
So it's a lot of smaller items. It's a lot more intimate and personal. There's a lot more communicating with the buyers. I mean, maybe one day it will grow to one of those things where it's crazy and hard to keep track of, like Whatnot is or can be. But so far, it's just been really pleasant over there. And
So let me ask you this:
for
so y'all don't do giveaways on the district side of things when y'all do
you
y'all?
can, but it's not what the focus is, if
Okay.
that makes sense. Like you're not having to give away things just to gain people to follow you, because what I learned from Whatnot was a lot of those followers you get from doing giveaways, they fall off right after that
Right.
person wins an item.
Yep. Well, don't you have a way you can make it to where they got to be subscribed or following your channel before, and you have to be there to win?
On Whatnot, there was a way. I found it to be relatively confusing on how to do it, and I kept losing money every time I did a giveaway. So I stopped doing it. When I was doing Whatnot, what I was doing was first time buyers, I would give them a free item with their package. That helped me gain a decent amount of following, but I see too many other reseller friends of ours who have thousands and thousands of followers, and then they run a Whatnot show, and they're lucky if they have 4 or 5 people come in and stay the entire time.
All right. So Chuck's trying to find it. He said, "Is it called District Live?" He's looking for it and looking for it in the app, but I believe it's only on the iPhone.
Only on iPhone. Or you can do district.com, or I'm sorry, I apologize. I think it's district.net on your browser.
All right, Chuck. There you go. Do you have an iPhone? Because that's the only place that has the app.
That's the only place that has the app is the iPhone. Right now, they're still working on developing it for
Here
Android.
it says, "Whatnot turned into a place for bigger sellers, but to buy from others cheaper than you would sell on their site." Exactly.
Mhm.
Victoria did a Whatnot show recently. Really? I didn't know that. Do y'all know how she did?
So far, I mean, like
Rebecca.
in the
Oh,
last
welcome,
2 weeks, I've
welcome.
done 4 shows over on District under First Class Treasures. Obviously before shipping and everything, and your fees. You do pay fees just like every other platform. I did almost $1,000 in 4 hours, and I think that's worlds above what I was doing when I started off, and continue doing Whatnot.
So let me ask you this, because from my understanding, with it, didn't you have to have more sales as a bulk lot on there than any in single items?
No, so that is just you might be slightly misconstruing just different types of marketplaces. So Kevin, God bless him, I think is involved in a lot of different marketplaces. So he has Dibbed It, which is basically single items, basically pop culture related. He also does Shop Commons, which is just another marketplace on District. That's his bulk platform. If you have 100 pairs of jeans and you want to sell them all in bulk to somebody, you post it on Shop Commons.
Oh, okay. Because I was listening to one of their podcasts, and then I went back and watched their YouTube channel. Craig says, about how many items did you sell for that 1K?
I think I would have to swipe off the screen. I don't want to mess up the camera, but it's under 200. I think I have 140, 150 sales.
Awesome.
And
Now,
and
on
that was
there,
just in First Class Treasures. I mean, I've
do
also
you get
done
the same
about
with the labels like you would do on Whatnot, where they automatically print them for you and all that, and they collect everything for you?
yes, it's just like you get your same shipping discount that you do on eBay.
Okay.
And no, I'm not being paid by any of them, but if somebody wants to shoot, Ivan, who runs District, that I'm over here advertising for him, go ahead and tell him. Or tell Kevin I'm advertising for him. He's got to cut me off 1%.
I'll go ahead and send him the link and tag him in the video.
But no, I've really so my first show I did with Mike Deathpile Picker over on Dibbed It. And it was just, so much smoother, so much more fun than I had trying to cultivate a following on Whatnot. Like I said, the big thing about it is that they have already created the community for you, as opposed to you having to try to build your own community. And obviously I can get bigger and bigger as time goes on, but on First Class Treasures, and the only reason I'm pushing that one as hard is because gracefully Jake has made me one of the moderators, along with Soda City Flips Shane, and a few others that we moderate for him. It's given me a really great opportunity that I wasn't seeing, these last few weeks while I've been struggling a little bit. So
So let me ask you this: you were saying when you do a host with somebody, do you host it where it's? I know on Poshmark, if you do a live with a co-host and they sell their items, they're getting all the paperwork. They got to do all the packing and everything. Does that happen the same as this one?
It happens exactly the same. Your items are your items.
Okay. So
So
you
at
have
the
to
end of
make
the
sure you pack
show,
everything.
you just get your itemized list of what you sold, and I've tried to simplify it a little bit. I go in, I list one item. I try to keep everything about the same weight, so I'm not losing money on shipping, but
Mhm.
it's kind of the same as Whatnot. Sometimes you lose $1 here, but you make $3 here, and it all evens out. So I create one listing. I come up with little stickers. I number them 1 through whatever the item is that I duplicate and sell over and over again, that same one item. Put a sticker on it, and then ship all those items to those people.
So let me ask you this: on your listings, like on Whatnot, for example,
Mhm.
if you have multiples, say for example, I have one item and I have 6 of the same item,
Mhm.
you can run it 6 different times until all of it is sold.
Yep.
So can you do that the same way there, or do you
It
have to
does
list it
work
just one time?
pretty much the same way. So there's different ways. Like what I always tell people when they're like, I have a buddy of mine, James. He has another YouTube channel to shout out, J Philly Retro. I keep trying to tell him to come over. He's a little bit nervous about coming over, but I always tell him, like, if you want to follow me over there on on District, and send me a private message, I can run your first show with you. I will walk you through how to add an item, how to change the numbers, how to change the quantities, how to change your shipping. After you do it like once, maybe twice, it's really kind of intuitive after that. But the first time is pretty intimidating.
Well, that's how I figured when I first did, whether it was Whatnot or Poshmark. It was basically the same concept, but when you first start listing stuff, it's a little bit of a challenge to make sure you get it right.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the idea that you can still have multiples of that same item, one listing, and you can keep running that same one, and it
Yep.
gives it a different item number as you're doing it. So,
Yep. So like, I'll just show a quick example here. So I have 2 different items here. I don't know, this silly little phone case and this Batman sign. I would run, the title of my show, which I normally do, like Dragon Masters Finds Toys and Things, and I will create one listing that says Toys and Things #1, and duplicate that. And then every time I sell the one, I put a sticker on it. I put this sold. This is #1. Toys and Things #2 runs. I put a sticker on this when it sells. So on and so forth. And it's really great. Like I even still make mistakes. Like I have a lovely buyer who's bought from me from pretty much every show, and I forgot to put a sticker on one of his items. You just go back and you can watch the replay of your entire show. And I messaged him and I was like, I sold you this toy, right? And he goes, I'm pretty sure. He's like, I'll go back and watch the replay for you. And he went back. He's like, yeah, you sold it to me. The next item you sold to so and so, so on and so forth. So it's a
wow.
little forgiving. I mean, don't beat yourself up too much if something like that does happen. It's
Right.
happened to pretty much all of us.
So, is anybody else in here on Dib and our district?
If
I
you
know
guys aren't,
I've
I
been
mean,
looking into it, but I really haven't signed up for it or anything yet because I'm curious. Again, I heard about it through their podcasts.
mhm.
He was actually on Nashville Flipper,
Yep.
and that's how I heard about it. And it was one of our on the road trips that we will listen to the podcast. And so, yeah, I was just curious.
There's also now, again, I'm gonna paraphrase this. I don't want anybody to take me fully at my word because I haven't done it myself. I do know, like, Shane Soda City Flips is in the process of creating his own marketplace. You can also do that. You apply, you have an interview with one of the head people in charge. You whatever you sell or somebody else on your marketplace sells in your marketplace, you get a small commission based off of that. So whether that be they do a live sale and they make, $100 in their live sale, you get a small commission by being the marketplace owner. Also, when you purchase and you're a marketplace owner and you purchase from your own marketplace, you pay significantly less in fees. And it's also a good way, like if you can build up a marketplace on your own, to have that, reoccurring monthly income statically without really, I mean, you have to put a lot of work into it. I was
Right.
about to say, without doing any work, but that's not true. It takes a
Correct.
ton of work.
Yeah, nothing comes easy.
Nothing
when it
comes easy.
to that. No, you got to do a lot of work.
I mean, Kevin, Dave, Carey, those guys have really busted their butts to become one of the top. Kevin has 2 top marketplaces. That's Shop Commons and Dibdit. But I think Dibdit might be the number 4 marketplace on the entire app, and I think that's really impressive.
Dib and District, which is basically just a category from Dib off of District.
Yeah, District is the overall housing for everything. Think of it the same as if you have done Whatnot and you want to sell in the used clothing section, or you want to sell in toys, or you want to sell in video games. It's the same thing. It's just the categories go through whoever created that marketplace, and they can sell whatever they want to.
So once you get approved for all that, do you have to get approved for every category, or does it matter after that?
You have to get approved to sell in each marketplace.
So each category is a different marketplace?
So every marketplace might have its own. So I know it does get a little. So like, in order to sell on Dibdit, I had to apply to Kevin. Kevin had to approve it.
That I knew.
Then to apply and sell on First Class Treasures, I had to apply to Jake, and he had to approve it. And they just ask you, like, what is it that you want to sell? So with Dibdit is all pop culture related. So if I were to say I want to sell ephemera, that might not fall within their parameters. So they might deny your application because you might be solely an ephemera seller, and that just doesn't fit within that marketplace.
Right.
But you can go find one that is a marketplace where it's all ephemera, and you apply there, and you get approved to sell in their marketplace.
All right. So my question is, for example, say I'll go through Kevin and I get dibbed.
Yep.
I get approved. Is there any specific categories that I got to sell in, or can I sell in any category once I'm approved? When I go live?
When you go live, you can sell pretty much whatever you want. They'd like to kind of monitor what you're selling. Like, your listings could possibly get taken down if you're not selling what the focus of the marketplace is as far as static sales. During a live sale, I've never seen anybody say anything about what you're selling.
So do you have to stick with a category? For example, if you're doing comic books, the whole show has to be all comic books.
Yeah. So, like, in fact, actually, it's a really good example, because we're having a comic book themed raid train this week over on First Class Treasures. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's not so strict where, let's say, if you wanted to apply for one of the spots that if you were in the marketplace, I have tons of comic books. You might not, but you might have some Batman action figures, and that still falls in line with it being comic book related. So you can sell your action figures freely.
Well, I got buku comics.
Yeah, me too. I've got 6 long boxes. I'm going to try to run as many as I can in an hour.
I have some listed too, but yeah, I do have a lot. But anywho, so that was the biggest question, because I wasn't sure how they did that. Again, once you're listening to a podcast, it's a little different than when you're watching it on YouTube.
Yeah,
you can kind of watch what they're doing. But again, I have not applied for anything yet. Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
It's I mean, personally, I just find it, again, when you're comparing Whatnot and District, it's like comparing apples to apples, in my opinion. Obviously, one is a larger platform.
That's a great question, Patrick. What are the fees? Are they similar to Whatnot at 20%, or is it something like that?
It's much lower. It's I believe it's 13.5, and then a 35-cent fee per item. So it ends up coming out to about 14%.
So the fees are a little different.
Yes.
Every says a C.
And you get to set what you want to charge for shipping. Like I have been experimenting a lot to see what works best for shipping. There's been some shows where I set my starting shipping a little too low, and I've lost a dollar here or a dollar there. There's times where I've set it a little too high, and people don't want to buy because I screwed up the shipping. So it does take. There's a little bit of a learning curve that comes from it, but
So eBay
anybody that is as far as moderators, marketplace owners, are all willing to help you and try it again.
Well, all right. If anybody else has any questions, please feel free to ask away in the chat. Again, if you're not sure, how can they reach out to you to find out more about this, or who do they have to contact?
So you can message me if you want to. Well, okay. Here's the shameless plug for you. If you guys have not signed up for District and you do want to sign up for it, it will ask you for a code if you want to put in a code, and they will give you, kind of similar to Whatnot, where they give you a little discount your first purchase. If you sign up with the code, all in capitals, Dragon41, you will get $5 off your first purchase. I get a little bit of a kickback. That's why I don't mind shamelessly plugging it. You can message me on the app directly, or you can message me on Instagram. I'm still under Dragon Masters Finds on Instagram, and I love hearing from people in the community. So you can always feel free to reach out to me there. I don't know if my YouTube channel has my email address attached to it. I don't think I did, just because do you really want that many emails coming into you?
Well, you can have a
Instagram's
different email on your YouTube. Yeah, you don't have an email.
yeah. So Instagram's the best way to get a hold of me.
All right, and there it is. Is it Dragon 41?
Yep, Dragon41.
Okay.
Just like that, you sign up with that, you get $5 off your first purchase. They will send you your own code when you apply to sell that you can also share, and it works the same way. Every time somebody uses your code to sign up, you get a $5 kickback after the person uses the code and makes their first purchase.
Yeah. So definitely go ahead and do that if you were interested or want to find out more about it. Just remember that the app is only on iPhones at this time.
But you can still access it through a web browser. So if you're an Android user, just go to district.net on your web browser.
Yeah, that was my next step, my next statement about going on the website.
Yep.
If you don't have the app, because I don't use iPhone products, I would have to go through the app, the website.
Fair enough.
All right, everybody. So thank y'all so much. Don't forget, today at 4:30 is our fun night bingo night at 4:30 this afternoon. I hope to see y'all there. If anybody would like to come on after the show is over, the link is still going to be at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join me after the show is over. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?
Well,